Hello YouTube, this is Chris Gilman, Beggars Paranormal Services. This is my second time making this video because I didn't have my screen recorder on and I've already deleted the videos, so two videos actually. One was one that I just got hit on um, by YouTube saying it was a copyright claim, and I didn't delete it for that reason. It was my local office, election office admits my voting fraud. And there was another one I had to delete, and the one I had to delete was I didn't have to, but I'm doing it for legal reasons. Was what was the name of that video? 100% proof the polls are rigged, and I've got them backed up still, just in case the law changes again. I can re-upload them, but to YouTube. But I went ahead and deleted them. I broke my own rule. And the rule is what I keep telling you guys: do your homework, do your research, make sure you have all the knowledge you can. Don't just put all your eggs in one basket. Don't just go to one source. Make sure you go to multiple sources. And I keep saying that in my videos, and I didn't listen to my own law or my own rule. Sorry about the lighting. See if I can make it better. Nope. Sorry about the lighting. Anyway, so I've got a few updates, and this is one of them. Is I've got a few videos where I've recorded audio and I let them know ahead of time, hey, you're being recorded, because I knew that was the law. And those two videos, I didn't do so. And because I had been listening to other people that I respect and that I trust, and they weren't wrong in their state. The law has changed. But in the state of California, if you are going to record somebody, audio or video, they need to know they're being recorded. Whether you have the camera up, whatever, a cell phone, I'm acting like I'm using a cell phone, because that's what most people record with these days. If you've got a device up, they can see they're being recorded, then they know they're being recorded. It's not being hidden. If it's hidden, or like in my case in that one where my can't even talk. Election office admits voting fraud. When I had her on the phone, had I had told her she was being recorded, it would have been illegal to use. But because I didn't, I removed it because, and I'll explain to you in a second. So I got to thinking about it. I'm like, you know what? I needed to find out, because I don't need any legal repercussions on me. And so I called my Kern County Sheriff's Department here, my local Sheriff's Department, and I asked them. I said, hey, look, I make YouTube videos. Sometimes I make phone calls to people, and I record the conversations to let them know, from my videos. And I need to know if I need to let them know that they're being recorded. And he said, well, I just got through going over the laws not too long ago over this. And as of right now in California, and they change the laws all the time, but as of right now in California, you need to let somebody know they're being recorded. Video or audio, it does not matter. And if they don't give you the consent, it's a federal crime. I don't know about your state, but in California, that's the way it sits right now. So I remove those videos because I've already got enough backlash on me as it is. And YouTube and Google and other people trying to shut me down because of what I say and what I do. I don't need them to use that against me, because, see, I don't want to break the law. I'm trying to change certain laws because they're wrong. But I'm also want to stay in accordance with the law as much as I possibly can. And if I can avoid going to federal prison, I would really enjoy that very much. And it's kind of hard to make YouTube videos and live streams and video games and see my wife and my kids and my friends and my family and all the other stuff that I do behind a jail cell, where Hillary should be. And my luck, she's got all these federal investigations going on her, but yet she's running for president. I do something trying to, that should be my legal right to do so, and because I didn't let them know that, hey, you're being recorded, that now they would probably throw the book at me, because they're trying to shut me up. So they would probably throw the book at me and throw away the key. So to be safe, I went ahead and deleted them now. Or I do have them backed up. So If the law changes, I will re-upload those 2 videos. But until it changes, or unless it changes, or if somebody else wants to see them, a law official, whatever, as proof, I've still got them to show them. But as of right now, no one else is going to see those conversations again, because it's against the law, and I didn't realize it. I thought that the law had been changed because I had a lot of people telling me the law had been changed, and so I thought that it was okay for me to go ahead and um, say that I was, not tell them I was recording them. So anyway, like I said, do your homework. Always keep your eyes and ears open and your mind open, and do your homework. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't just listen to one person. No matter how much you like them, how much you trust them, how much you respect them, we make mistakes. A lot of people won't admit their mistakes. Me, I will do my best to admit my mistakes. One is because I want to keep that trust with the people that I have the trust with. I want to keep it. I've earned it, and it's took me a long time to get where I'm at and earn the trust that I have. And I don't want to tarnish that in any way, shape, or form. Two, if you can learn from my mistakes and keep yourself from getting in trouble or going to jail and causing your family a bunch of grief and problems and everything else, then I'm gonna admit my mistake to you for that reason as well. So my other update is YouTube is still not updating my subscribers or my money or anything else like that. They're dropping everything. They raised up my likes, shows green. My dislikes, or no, my dislikes have show green. My likes show negative, show less in the last 30 days. My subscriptions are stuck at 60 or 61 for the last couple weeks, but they've got the little red arrow that points down that shows in the last 30 days my subscriptions have gone down. But I get plenty of emails and plenty of uh, from saying, hey, this person subscribed to you, and people messaging me and commenting me say that I deserve 1 million subs, and that they're subbing to me on my newer videos. So it's not like they're watching my older videos and then they're jumping to the newer ones and going, oh, he's a Trump fan, or he said this and he said that, so I'm going to subscribe from him. No, these are on my newer videos. People are saying this, but yet my subscriber count, even on my YouTube live counter that Dark Matter showed me, um, it fluctuates. A lot of times it'll show higher than my YouTube subscriber count, but it's gotten out of where it's fluctuating. It's dropping down low with the YouTube uh, counter itself. That's on actual YouTube. So YouTube won't leave me alone. Google won't leave me alone. And to clarify, I did not delete that video because of the copyright claim, because I actually fought the copyright claim because I did own everything in the video, but I did break the law. I didn't let her know I was being recorded because I didn't know that I had to. I thought the law had changed. And because I didn't do my homework and talk to somebody that's in high power, an official of some kind, like a police officer, I wasn't aware the law is still the same in California to where you had to tell them. So to all you people out there that think it's funny, and that's another thing too, that you think it's funny to get on people's nerves and record them so you can put it up on your Instagram and your Snapchats and your Facebooks and your Twitters because you on your YouTube channel because you want to get the views. If that person wants to sue you, they can do it and put you in a federal prison. From what that guy just told me, the police officer. I told him like I said, I make YouTube videos. I said, so if I recorded myself on a conversation with my election office talking about me voting, and I didn't let her know I was being recorded, should I delete that off my channel? And he goes, I would, because it's a federal crime. And so I deleted it. I deleted it before on the other video, but I didn't have my screen recorder on, so I didn't get to see it. I actually deleted both those 2 videos off of it, which sucks because they were both doing well with the views and likes and stuff like that. So anyway, the last update I got for you guys, and then I'm going to end this video, is I got medication. I try to stay away from medication. I really don't like medication. I think it's a poison. In most medications, I think majority of it is, but it's a money racket, is what it is. Uh, and it's a lot of it's to keep you addicted to this stuff. But with that being said, uh, I've been having teeth problems. The last, I want to say since May, and it was on one side. It was on this side first, and then it switched to this side, and then they both, this one went away, but it switched over here, and then it went away, and then they stayed away for a while, but then all of a sudden this side came back, and what it is, it's an abscess tooth, and I was starting to get a little knot up underneath my thing here, which I believe was a pus pocket, and it was bothering me real bad. I couldn't sleep, and all day I'm sitting here doing this, holding my chin and stuff, or my jaw and stuff, and everything else. So, but before my teeth started messing up, I got an infection in my finger, and this finger here. I don't know if you can see that little bump that's on there. That's where I had popped it and drained it and everything else. And they gave me this medication. I taped my name so you couldn't see my name. I know some of you guys are doctors that follow me. You guys have told me, but that's the name. And I've had it all these months, and so I started taking it. I'm like, you know what? I got to get, because I did some research on it, and if you got an abscess tooth, it can switch to other parts of your body. It can go to your heart, it can go to your lungs, it can go to your liver, from my understanding, and it can go to any part of your body. Well, I don't know if you can notice or not, but recently I've been having a horn on my forehead, and I didn't know what it was. The little bit of research that I did said it was a couple things, and a bone growth, a spur that can flip around and go to the back of can go through my skull and hit into my brain and kill me. I had people tell me it was a cyst. I had, I had different things. So when I started taking this for my tooth started getting better, and it drained, and my tooth is not loose anymore. My very back tooth on the bottom is not loose anymore. It's starting to firm back up, but my horn's disappearing. I don't know if you can see it in the light or whatever, but it actually is getting smaller. It's gotten a little red now, but it's smaller now. So I'm thankful for that. I'm really thankful for that, and I appreciate all the prayers that you guys have been giving me, for my tooth and for this here, and for all the other different prayers you guys have given me, like Red Panda and different things like that. Thank you. Anyway, so that's going to be the end of this video, guys. I wanted you guys to be aware of this and that I made a mistake, and I corrected the mistake, not just for myself, but I also want to let you guys know so you don't make the same mistake. If you're not sure of your laws in your state, call your local police department or your sheriff's department. They'll be willing to answer the question, and ask them, is it okay for me to do video recordings or audio recordings? And tell them you do a YouTube channel. I do audio and video recordings sometimes of my conversations with people, and I want to make sure I'm in accordance with the law. Do I have to let them know I'm recording them? And find out. That way it keeps you safe. And let me know in the comment section below if it's legal in your area in your state, to not record, or to record and not let them know they're being recorded, video or audio. I know here locally, people put up signs everywhere. Smile, you're on camera. Because we have to let people know we're recording them. And because I listened to somebody on something that lives in a different state, they weren't wrong. In their state they don't have to. The law's changed, but in our state, California, you do. So anyway, rate, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one.